Arena. Book now.
Well, you may have seen the posters in your surgery. Men's Health Week begins next week.
We thought you might want to know what it all means. These men have the answers. Joe, Renee and Graeme, welcome.
Greetings.
Welcome.
Thank you all for coming in.
Who wants to answer the first question? What's Men's Health Week all about? Shall we go to the doctor?
Yeah, let's go.
Men's Health Week is about raising awareness for men to understand all of the important issues about their health and to take action for themselves and not wait for the wheels to fall off and not wait for their partners to look after them.
Do we need it because they're not good at doing that?
Absolutely, we do.
Why aren't they good at doing that?
Because they're men.
Know this. What is it? I mean, because women are, you know, in comparison, quite good at looking after themselves. We get ourselves along for the yearly check or the 3-yearly check as we need to. Men not so good?
No, they're not so good at all ages. I think that young men generally don't get sick. They don't have as much engagement with health services, and so they grow up believing that they really are bulletproof and that nothing can go wrong with them. Their only contact with health services is when they have injuries.
Talking about health, are you okay there, Rob?
Men's Health Week, I'm coming down. Actually, my problem is I inhaled a pistachio nut. It's like pinched in the kitchen.
And you're anaphylactic, right?
Yeah, well, something, I don't know what I'm
I'll give you a big hug from behind.
We got a doctor in the house. We got a doctor.
We're in safe hands. Why are you guys involved?
Well, Ren's an ambassador this year. I was an ambassador last year for prostate cancer, and yeah, we're trying to help raise awareness, as the good doctor said, around men. They got like most guys have a bulletproof attitude, and especially Kiwi guys have got that blokey sort of she'll be right attitude where they'll ignore symptoms and. Before it's, you know, when it's too late, then you know, can't do anything about it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's you know, one of the a worrying statistic is that, you know, men on average in New Zealand, they die 4 years younger than the New Zealand women.
That's due to nagging.
Well, that could be said, but if they're Blues or Warriors supporters, that's like a 10-year
Moral of the story is go out with young girls.
No, well, you know, the thing is that, you know, you've got to either, you know, it's like a war in a fitness where it's just about, you know, you've got to go in, have the regular checkup, and there's a few guys out there that are driving some beat-up machines and not talking about it.
Because I read that one man dies from a preventable illness every 3 hours.
Isn't that amazing?
Preventable is the key.
Preventable, yeah, it's preventable. It depends on how you look at the figures, but it's that kind of numbers. It's 8 a day, it's 3,000 a year of conditions which could have been prevented. I'm thinking smoking, I'm thinking obesity with diabetes usually, I'm thinking of alcohol, especially when attached to motor vehicles, and I'm thinking of mental health and suicide. Most of what goes on in all of those conditions is fixable, is preventable.
If men are worried about going to the doctor, they're scared for whatever reason, what, Doc, might they find at just a general warrant of fitness checkup?
What might they find out?
Yeah, well, what are you likely to do? What are they likely to go through?
What we're likely to do? We're likely to check your blood pressure. We're likely to examine your skin surface for moles. We're likely to talk to you about any symptoms you're having in the toilet. We're likely to ask you about what's going on in your life, in your relationships, in your work. We're going to ask you about what you're eating. Most of us eat too much and we tend to eat the wrong things. We're definitely going to ask you about what kind of exercise behaviour you have, if you have any.
See, like, I'm with the doc. I was right up with you until he said talk about what you do in the toilet. Yeah. And I think that's why, like, we've got to get out there and just talk about it. I mean, look at what JK's done. You know, Sir JK has done. Just in terms of bringing, you know, depression up to a topic, because normally guys, we don't like to talk about it. You know, and this is you know, when I got the, you know, the call to sort of to help out, I thought, yeah, because, you know, guys need to get out there and talk about it more, you know.
What age should guys be getting checked for prostate problems?
Starting at about 50.
You check all the time, don't you? You're checking all
Is that what you call it? Is that what you call prostate?
From about 50. Because I had a friend that went, and he was in his 40s, early-ish 40s, and he was sent away from the doctor who said, no, you're too young, not going to do it. And he actually insisted.
Good.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can do that. You can drive your own.
Absolutely.
One in that
and it's very important that men do that they take ownership of their own health and help their doctors to look after them well. Absolutely.
It's particularly unpleasant, though, that one, isn't it?
But if
having your prostate examined is mildly uncomfortable. It takes 30 seconds. Ask your partner how having a cervical smear felt, or how it feels to deliver your child. Come on, guys.
Man up.
No, you did right. You did right. It's absolutely nothing in comparison. So
have you got something you want to share with us, Rob?
No, that's it. I think there's enough sharing.
I think we're done. Thank you guys, all of you, for coming in, and we hope next week goes off. Indeed.
Speak.
Cool.
you.
Nice to see you all.
So Men's Health Week runs throughout next week, and full details of the campaign are, as usual, on our website.
Well, Lucy.